Hello and welcome back to Stephanie's Movie Reviews. I am your host, Stephanie Thompson. I'm a member of the Screen Actors Guild and AFTRA, a classically trained singer-songwriter, vocal coach, and actress. On this show, we review 4 categories of films: action, family, drama, and comedy. This is the second segment of 4 segments. In this segment, we're going to review a family film. And I just want you to know that if you want to go, if you're on social media right now, you can go to akexpertstv.com and you can check out all of our segments 24/7 all the time, and not only on my show Stephanie's Movie Reviews, but on World of Book Reviews with Judy Morio and Amy Kardashian's show Amy Kardashian and the Experts. She of course is the creator, producer, and director of all 3 shows, and all of those shows are on akexpertstv.com. I'd also like to recognize our sponsors: skinfitnesslv.com, skyvistaconsulting.com, and ev36photography.com. Thank you so much. So on this particular show, we are, like I said, going to review a family film. I have a special guest with me today. She's a co-host on Guy Dawson's show at WCOBM, Corintha Tervalon. Hi.
Hi. So excited to be here. I'm so happy that we were able to watch one of the movies together, and this is one we got to watch together.
Yes.
I'm excited to be on your show.
Absolutely. Well, it's nice to have you. So the movie that we watched together was Lego Batman, the Lego Batman movie. It's an action animated comedy. It was directed by Chris McKay. It stars Will Arnett, Zach Galifianakis, Michael Cera, Rosario Dawson, and Ralph Fiennes. It's PG for some rude humor and some action. It runs an hour and 46 minutes. And basically, Joker is trying to take over Gotham City, and Batman has to learn a few lessons about working with others and not being the lone wolf that he always is. And he learns a few other things along the way. Is that about right in the movie?
Absolutely. You pretty much summed it up. That is pretty much the entire film. It's like he's almost battling with himself the entire film.
He's battling with that. It's like he wants the family, but he doesn't want it because it's too painful. It's like it has too many painful memories for him.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
So, I really enjoyed this film. I haven't seen a lot of the Lego movies, but I liked this movie. I thought that it was funny, it was witty, and I thought that it was interesting that the Joker in this movie was craving this relationship with Batman. That was kind of like weirded me out. It was like okay, so he's like genuinely like getting like his feelings hurt. Yes. And Joker doesn't usually have feelings in the Batman movies. He's like this just psycho that just goes off and creates mayhem everywhere, right?
Absolutely. I thought that was kind of funny also.
Yeah.
I thought that it was interesting, and it was unique that was their take on Joker.
Yeah.
I love that, Joker was almost seeking it for him. It was, that Batman needed to have some kind of emotion towards him, whether it was love, whether it was hate.
Yes.
Joker wanted validation.
Yes.
That they had an evil relationship.
Yes.
Yes. Hysterical.
And an evil relationship, an equal relationship.
Yes.
Where equal emotions were taking place. That there was a commitment there.
Yes.
There was a commitment for Batman to be committed to like the Joker was his number one evil guy. And, and that one part where Batman goes, he's like, well, I guess there are a lot of unspecific characters that I'm fighting at this moment. No. It's like
so ridiculous.
And Joker's like, what am I, chopped liver here?
Oh my gosh, it was really funny. They did a fantastic job, I think, with the writing and keeping it interesting and I've noticed I know you've seen this is a trend in recent years.
Yes.
Especially, I think it started probably even before, I'm thinking of the one, but it's basically what I feel is that there's this huge trend in terms of making these movies really interesting for both children and adults.
Oh, absolutely.
And you absolutely saw that with this film.
Oh, of course. I mean, my niece and nephew, my nephew is 4 years old and my niece is 7, and they went to that movie and loved it. And and my nephew told me about his favorite part. And when his favorite part came and I was watching it and I was watching for it, and then I went by and I was like, oh, that was his favorite part. And I was like, yeah, that was pretty funny, you know? So I enjoyed it on the same, the same level that he did,
Absolutely.
So yeah, I like that about these movies. Like you said, they are making it interesting for children and adults. So now, Michael Cera, he had an interesting role.
He did.
Was that like they were trying to make him like a son / Robin /
That was confusing.
I wasn't really sure about that.
Yeah.
I wasn't really sure. He was like, eager sidekick.
Right.
But at also the same time, he wanted like a father figure. So, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly where they were going with that.
That was very confusing, and I felt like, I felt like, honestly, though, the part that I liked about his character is that you felt like you got to see more likable characteristics out of Batman in those interactions.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
I think that's why he was really important to that story.
Because he kind of got under his skin.
Yes,
and he was kind of like,
even though he didn't want to, he didn't want him to.
It was like, especially with his outfits, he's like, oh, I've got an outfit. Oh, there you have it under your clothes. Okay, that's great. Didn't know you brought that along. Okay, wonderful.
Just ready to go. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was funny. And then Rosario Dawson played a really cool mayor, a really kind of hands-on mayor that again kicked butt and made things happen, and again had a really strong female lead who was out there making things happen along with the men, which I just loved.
I also love the fact that there was never a resolved relationship between herself and Batman.
Yes.
That she didn't have to be validated by being in a romantic relationship with him in order to be proven to be a strong female presence in the film.
Yes.
It was always kind of hinted and implied.
It was hinted, yeah.
And there's clearly desire and interest on Batman's part.
Yes, that was funny.
Very funny.
Very
to
funny.
Watch.
Yes.
But I love the fact that she didn't have to actually be in a relationship with him in order to validate herself as a strong, powerful woman.
Yes, I agree. I agree. Well, okay, so I enjoyed this film. I thought, there was a little bit of muddiness, like I said, with Michael Cera's character. I wasn't really sure about that. So I gave it 4 popcorns, but I really enjoyed it. And I thought it was good for kids and adults. And you can see this on the big screen, but would you agree with me, Corintha? You could also see it at home and still enjoy it. Yeah.
Oh yeah. The small screen is just as good for this film.
Yeah. Sure. So, well, thank you so much for joining me, Corintha. And
Absolutely.
I look forward to having you on the show again.
For sure.
And so, as I said again, you can go to akexpertstv.com to watch all of our segments anytime. And we'll see you in just a few minutes.